Hello guys, I'm joining you back once again, looking over my game that I'm making. This is probably what I'm going to do primarily on my channel now anyways, because this is what I really want to do. I really want to make this game. It's like my dream game to make. I've been making it for a while, so I've been trying to put my heart into it. And see, this is what he looks like now. He looks much better than the last time we saw him. I got rid of the giant thing on his head because it looked like a mask. Like, it looked like a giant ass mask. So it didn't look too good. And don't worry. Well, if you're worrying at all, I'm not ditching that giant mask thing. It may or may not become a mechanic in the game. May or may not. So, yes, here we go. So here we go. There's all this textures on them now. The eyes could do with a bit more improving over time because they do look kind of bad. If you look up close, at least they look pretty bad. They're not too good on the edges. But yeah, and then I have added bones for him, so he can now, if I go in, what did I do? Okay, whatever. Alright, so if I go to the pose mode, I can now make him go over his arm and go like, yeah, there you go. So you can see his nose is a bit weird. I don't know why. I did a bit of thing called weight painting, which is you can paint certain parts of the character to certain areas, and for some reason this arm or the shoulder or something like that got stuck on it, and I cannot figure out how to fix that. I've tried to. I've weight painted all over the area to get rid of it, and just not work. So I have nothing to do for that for now. I'll fix it later. But yeah, and we've also got some shoes now. His little fanny pack. Yes, I know it's a bit weird to have a fanny pack, but we'll see what that's for later on. And he's got his gloves now on him because previously his gloves are like down here somewhere and were really oversized, but I've made them a bit smaller. They still look a bit. It still looks like his hands look humongous, but oh well. Maybe I might shrink it later on. I don't know. I might shrink it because it's a bit big. Unless I rose this part up a bit higher and got all the way around. Probably be an idea to do that. And we're good to go. And he also has no mouth at the moment because I'm not sure if I want his mouth to move yet or not, because I was still thinking of like a Tom Nook kind of thing, if you know what Animal Crossing is. I was thinking of his nose, his snout like going up and down if he's talking, like a little talk animation or whatever. So yeah, that's what I wrote for now. So yeah, I got nothing else I really want to do for the character at the moment. I might fix some things up over time because some of the edges are pretty bad. Like these shoulders aren't so great; they're pretty bad there. And the fingers here, it's really large. I might actually like push it up a bit at all of them because they're way too far out on both sides. And then my only really big issue with texturing is this part here. I have got the correct color of white and red here, and it's white on the back here, but here the UVs, like in my Garden Warfare 2 ripping videos, were really screwed up, and I couldn't figure out. And you can move them. You can move the UVs, but I couldn't figure out where the UVs were. Even if I selected on here, the UVs wouldn't show up in the UV mapping for some reason. So I had to like try and find them, but I couldn't do it. So I just left it red because I couldn't find it. But I might fix it. I have to fix it later, way later on, because right now it's just not my main priority. My main priority is still to try and get this demo out there, and I'll show the demo in a minute. But for now, I have got to show you my animations I have made. I've made a couple animations for him. They're not all that great, but they're something. Alright, so obviously 0 is a T-pose. Here, around 16, I have, I forgot what animation it was. This is the animation here. Yeah, you see there, it's a pretty creepy animation, but it's meant to be like a jumping animation. So like he would bend down, and when you jump, he would quickly bend down, and then jump up in the air. I might actually like make his like head look up later on because it looks pretty bland. His head barely moves at all in the animation, so I'll change that later on. And then back to normal again when he lands. And then the next one, I'm pretty sure it's my running animation. There are loops for it, but yeah. See, like and I haven't got the loop on it at the moment, so that he runs like that. So he like I made his body like move side to side, look like he's running. Also bent him over a little bit, so like he looks like he's running forwards. And yeah, quite like that one. One of my favourite animations is my running one. It looks kind of silly as well. It looks like a commando-ish running. Saying, well, if you do it slowly, like the way his body's moving, I don't know. And then, here's my walking one. The walking animation, I think this is it. Yeah, so that's the normal walking animation right there. Just walking. So if you're not running, he does this. At the moment, you'll see that in the demo. And my last one here is the idle animation. So it's pretty short, but yeah, there we go. So he does that. So he'll have his arm just ready to walk or run, and his legs are like that to get ready to run, walk, whatever. And then while he's waiting, he's just breathing in, sitting there like that, getting ready, Alright, so that's all I've really shown for him at the moment. I hope you like the animations though. And oh yeah, one cool thing to make these animations actually possible, I have been watching tutorials and I like what I've been watching because I have been able to do this now. If I grab his leg, I can do this. I can like move around, so I can go whoop, wing. I can move it everywhere I want. And then also for his waist, I can actually pull it down. And I can jump, sort of. That's how I got the jumping animation. I crouched him down, then jumped, but like I crouched him down, bent his body over and stuff, and then made him jump up again, and then jump back down again. Which I quite like. And then this one here, these things here, they control the knees. So if you to move him over like that, so the knees will follow these. So if I wanted him to, like, sort of, think of it like an animation where you're trying to stand still, right? And then you quickly sprint to the left. He might want to move like that, and then also move his other leg like that, and then dash off to the side. Something like that. I don't want to say that because I screwed so many things up just then. Alright, the next thing, I have now got him into Unity. So this is my first test area. I have not created any kind of functionality for walking yet, so I've only just created the player controller and script, which I'm editing right here. I've just started this, so I can make him walk and stuff, and then see I've got the steps to the testing stuff here. This room it most likely will be in the playable demo. This room, when I release it around the end of the month, because it's the 23rd right now of making this video, so I might get it out by the end of the month. I did say I was going to get it by the end of the month, but I've got exams, so I'm not sure if I will be able to do that. But I might, if I do enough study and then do this afterwards. I might do that. So far the camera here and the game view is screwed up for some reason. I don't know why. Even though the camera is back here, I'm not sure why. There's no game camera, it seems, so I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, so I've added the animation for his idle at the moment. So if I play, he will do his idle animation. So he's basically ready to move around. But At the moment, I can't really figure out how to edit his running animation because in my little animation tab, it will show his timeline, but I can only get it to loop once. So I loop the idle animation, so that when he's just staying still, he just does that instead of running on the spot, like doing exercises or something. So I don't know what to do next, but I am watching tutorials. That's why it's been taking a while to do this stuff, anyways, because I'm a newbie. Watching tutorials is pretty much necessary. And yeah. I do really hope that you guys will like this game when I release it. I still have a lot of testing to do, as you see, I haven't even made the ability to move yet. I've just made a few slopes and stairs around the place to test his ability on slopes and stuff. So I most likely will extend this little area, like right down this side, so I can add more ramps, so like higher ramps as well. So this is a really short ramp that would probably be easier to get upwards. Like a higher ramp than a higher ramp, so that one like slides off, so you can't go any higher, and then he'll slide off. So yeah. Alright, so there we go, guys. I really do hope you like this game when I release a public test demo, and I will most likely I will be uploading it to Game Jolt. You know, indie. If you know what that is, the indie game. It's like an indie game site where you upload your own games to the world and get feedback, stuff like that, on the game. And yeah, it's a really good place to get started on your game, in my opinion. I did have an account ages ago, and oh my goodness, I'll try to make like a Crash Bandicoot clone, but like I never got around to it. But I did like steal a screenshot on the internet from someone else's game and just post it on my one. Because I didn't know how to make screenshots, because I didn't have a game at the time, so yeah, I didn't know what to do. So this is my actual first time actually making a proper 3D game. I have made a couple 2D games, but they're pretty shit, and they're mostly school ones. But they controlled pretty shit, but yeah, as expected, I've never really made games, so I wasn't too good at it. But some of the games were playable. And yeah, maybe I should make some mini games, sell them online or something, and then get a bit of money out of that. But yeah. But the good thing about doing this here is I was going to get a GTX 1070, but I just realized if I sell my old graphics card, I will be able to afford a 1080. So I was going to get that instead, because, well, if you've got the money, why won't you buy a 1080 over 1070? So yeah. So yeah, guys. Sorry, I've been stalling a bit too long. If you like what you see here, please leave a like. It definitely helps. It makes me know that you guys like this and want to see it later on. And even if you don't leave a like, I'll probably do it anyways, because I really want to do this. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See you later.